What's up, everybody? This is Brandon Bailey, and I finally got my webcam to work. So the first thing I wanted to do is shoot a quick video and just kind of introduce myself. So I'm 33 years old. I started network marketing when I was 17, so about 15, 16 years ago. And in my first month doing network marketing, I was working with a company called Melaleuca. Some of you may have heard of them. Great company, great products. And in my first 30 days, I generated a little over $2,200. So as a 17-year-old, working from home, talking to people in AOL chat rooms, $2,200 was a good amount of money, I think, for anybody, let alone a 17-year-old kid. So I was sold. Right then and there, I was sold. Didn't want to get a job, didn't see the point. I can make more money online. And I've spent, the next 16 years up until now generating income online. And it wasn't until about 5 years ago that I started to realize, after joining every hot company under the sun, every startup, that even though I was personally able to make money in pretty much every program I joined, I started to realize that the vast majority of the people that I got involved in these types of programs were not making money. You would see industry leaders talking about their $20 or $30 or $50,000 a month income, and everybody in the company would praise these people. Even all the people that weren't making anything, the people that were paying their monthly auto ships, would also praise these people, even though they weren't making a dime. Some people would be in the company 3 months, 6 months, a year, years trying to work these programs and never made any money. So I kind of got to a point where I made the transition from network marketing, or MLM, to eBay and Amazon. I kind of figured, okay, well, I definitely don't want to go get a job, but I want to continue making money online. But I didn't want other people to have to lose money, in the sense of, obviously every business is set up to where somebody has to spend money in order for someone else to make money. But I wanted it to be something that was transparent. If people were going to spend money with me, I wanted it to be for a specific reason, and they knew what they were getting. So selling on eBay and Amazon, doing direct sales, I had a product, I sold the product to the customer got the product, they were happy, and that was it, and I made my money. It wasn't until recently, in the last couple of months, that I started to get that itch that, if you've done network marketing for a long time, you'll know what I'm talking about. Is you can never really get away from the industry, right? Especially because there's always new programs, there's always some new product, some new system. And what I started to have pop up on my radar were these Rev Shares and HYIPs. And these were programs that I looked into them, and sure, there's risks, the same risks as there are with any business, whether it's online or offline. But I started to realize that people, that maybe didn't have my background or my ability to sponsor 5, 10, or 20 people a month, regardless of the program that I'm in, that these people who were just as passionate as I am, but just maybe didn't have the ability, or for whatever reason couldn't produce the same numbers as me, they could join these programs and without sponsoring a single person start to generate $20, $50 a day. We're not talking 6 figures here. We're not talking, it's not like someone hit the lottery, but even an extra $50 a day can change a lot of people's lives for the better. So I kind of refocused myself and recommitted myself to finding a leader, someone who's successful doing this. But it was very different this time from network marketing, because the leader that I wanted to find was not somebody who was driving a Porsche or had a mansion, or I didn't want somebody that's standing there on a stage collecting a $100,000 check. I'm over that personally. Nothing against the people that do that. I think it's awesome. It's obviously a lot of lives are changed for the better, in this industry as a whole. But when it came to HYIPs and Rev Shares, I said, okay, well, I can do this. I can honestly get someone involved and say, without sponsoring a single person, without having to go to your friends or family, you can start to generate some income online, regardless of the success or the failures that you've had in the past. So I started to seek out someone who was like-minded, someone who thought as I did, who maybe weren't necessarily some guru or industry leader. And I was surprised to find Amin, my sponsor, who was making the kind of money that these gurus and industry leaders were making, but he wasn't, I don't know, I'm trying to be very careful of how I phrase things, because I don't want to put down network marketing as a whole. I just feel like a lot of it is very infomercial. It's very, we're the best, we're the newest, we're the biggest, we're the best, we have a product that you can't live without, and I understand the marketing behind that. So even though a lot of companies aren't going to stray away from that type of advertising, the person who I aligned myself with as far as business-wise, I did have a choice, and they have a choice, and Amin is that sponsor for me. We see eye to eye, and I think it shows a lot. I don't want to get into promoting programs right now, but just as an example, the next big Rev Share that we're doing, we get very little commissions. I mean, practically no commissions from. I mean, there's not enough commissions to matter. Let me just put it that way. We could put in a couple hundred people and make like less than $100. It's not. We're not doing it for the payoff, the commissions. We're building a team so that we can show people how to, in our opinion, get away from the traditional network marketing of friends and family and list building and calling leads and spending hundreds of dollars on advertising and solo ads. And we wanted to find a program to where we can use our ability to draw people in, but instead of it having a huge payout for us, it's going to have a payout for everybody. It doesn't matter if it's someone who makes $10,000 a month or a couple $100 a month or nothing a month online. We're all going to be equal in this company. So that's really our goal. I mean, obviously I can't speak for Amin, but we've talked a lot, and what we understand that I don't think a lot of other marketers online understand is to truly create a long-lasting residual income, right? I mean, that's what we're all after, regardless if you're in a Rev Share or network marketing, a one-up program. I mean, just any kind of online marketing. For the most part, people want that residual income. They want to be able to work for the next 5, 10, or 20 years and then walk away from online marketing and still get a check. And from day one, even back when I was 17, sponsoring 10, 20, 30 people, I think we put in 65 people my first month in Melaleuca. I understood then, and now it's mandatory for me to even work online, is that the people that I get involved need to make money. I don't care if I'm making $10,000 a week. Well, maybe I would care, but seriously, if for me to make $10,000 a week, it meant that hundreds and hundreds of family were going to have to, find a couple $100 a month to go on some kind of auto ship, and that's going to be a struggle for them and a hardship, I don't want it, honestly. I've walked away from my MLM incomes. I'm strictly doing these type of programs, and I honestly think that it's the best way to make money online. So I apologize. I do have a 3, almost a 4-year-old, and he keeps coming in the room, so there's going to be a lot of jump cuts. I'm not very good at making videos to begin with, and my son's coming in, so I guess I'll go ahead and wrap this up. I mean, basically what I wanted to get across in this video is that whether you're just meeting me for the first time or you've known me since my Melaleuca days, my attitude has changed, and instead of sitting here and trying to sell you on something, or talk myself up on how great of a leader I am, and just look at all the money that I'm making, I'm hoping that in the next couple of months I can start to show you the money that my team is making. I could do it now. There are people that have actually known me since Melaleuca that are now working with me in these programs that are making more money in the last couple of months than they have the last 16 years trying different things online. So my commitment to you, whether we work in a program together or whether we just remain friends and just network, is that just know that anything that I do is going to have other people's best interests in mind. And as an example, joining programs where I don't make a ton of commission off other people spending money. Most people won't do those kind of programs. They'll say, well, how much money can I make by getting other people to spend money? And like I said, I think there's much more value in working close with people, helping them change their lives, and then sure, down the line, down the line, there will be commissions to be made. But I would much rather make commissions off someone who's making, $100 a day than somebody struggling to get by and me trying to convince them, to buy $500 worth of shampoo or soap or something. So this video went a little longer than I hoped. I really just wanted to kind of introduce myself. I finally got my camera working. There's going to be lots more videos to come. Please like my video, or don't. I mean, if you don't like it, you can thumbs down too. But if you do, let me know what you don't like about it. This is a growing process for me. I've never been good at face-to-face or video. I'm really good on the phone, but this is all new to me. So I'm always open to suggestions. Leave a comment, shoot me a message on Facebook, connect with me on Facebook. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope we connect on some level. I hope we agree on some things, and look forward to meeting every single one of you, and you can look forward to more videos to come. So thanks, guys. Bye.